Tonight, a major White House push to surge vaccine doses to every state and territory, increasing by 16% the weekly vaccine supply that's sent to states, from 8.6 million doses to at least 10 million for the next 3 weeks, and giving states 3 weeks' notice on how many doses they'll receive so they can adjust their distribution plans.
This is going to allow millions of more Americans to get vaccinated sooner than previously anticipated.
The Biden administration also buying another 200 million doses from vaccine makers Pfizer and Moderna over the summer, pushing the government's vaccine purchases to 600 million, enough to give 300 million Americans 2 shots.
It's going to take months before we can get the majority of Americans vaccinated. Months.
For weeks, long lines for vaccinations have quickly dissolved into empty lots with doses running out. Millions of Americans, especially seniors, eager for vaccine protection. Many, like 79-year-old Paula Finkel in Massachusetts, still can't even get an appointment.
I'm going to try and get up at around 3 o'clock in the morning and see if I can get a reservation for my first shot.
Florida's governor says 22% of his state's 65 and older seniors have received at least 1 shot, but demand far exceeds what the federal government sends each week.
We're at the mercy of whatever is sent. So if they send 500,000 first doses instead of 266, I can double the drive-through sites. I can give more to hospitals.
In Northern Virginia, Inova Hospital's vaccination center was largely empty today after canceling plans to vaccinate 1,000 school teachers when too few doses arrived.
That's, to me, the biggest question of the day. Where are all these vaccine doses? And I think that every American citizen deserves the right to know where all these doses are.
The government says Moderna is primarily behind the effort to push more vaccine out faster. And Pfizer says with enough vaccine for a 6th dose in each vial, it can also increase vaccine supply faster, delivering its first 200 million doses before the end of June as originally promised.
Right now, we will be able to provide the 200 million doses 2 months earlier.
Meanwhile, a third vaccine maker, Johnson & Johnson, expects to request emergency FDA authorization sometime next week, a single shot that should dramatically ramp up inoculation rates.
We're very confident and on track to meet all of our commitments, which would include 100 million doses to the U.S. By the end of June.
So, Tom, bottom line is this sounds like we're talking about enough doses to cover every American this year.
Yeah, and to do that, the White House is talking about using the Defense Production Act to require companies to help with everything from vaccines to PPE to syringes, all to get more vaccines into arms.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.